What's good, guys? This week, the real sauce to cooking up some fire hi-hat patterns for trap beats. You want to pick the right hi-hat sound tailored to the beat you're making. The bunker kit, get that cleanest sound right out the gate. Here's the sample. And I just have that clap on the threes. And I have an 808, pretty simple. So let's see. First thing you can do is try pattern region. You want to click this arrow and that'll just fill up the squares. Change this from 16ths to 8ths. Super steady and classic. And when you pull hi-hats into a quick sampler, make sure that this velocity meter, pull that all the way up so you get the full range of velocity. In the sequencer, you have the note repeats here. Once you have this two-step pattern, put rolls in here wherever you see fit. I typically do divisions of 2, 3, 6, or 8. Tend to be the hardest sounding based on the sample. And then I'm going to hit 32 steps, so doubles the length of the pattern. Typically, you want to bring the velocity down a little bit during the rolls. And then you can change this repeat to note, change the pitch of the rolls. So that'll sound like this. That's kind of how to do it in the sequencer. Personally, when I do hats, I like to right-click it, convert to Midi region. On the rolls, I like to change the pitch and velocity up. From the top here. Mess with the pitches. For these two fast rolls at the end, I want to, from super low velocity to regular, high to low on this last roll. It's gonna have it kind of trail off. In general, if you're going to paint in your rolls, you want to select the paintbrush triplet division. It's going to give it an extra amount of sauce. Last thing I like to do sometimes is just paint in some eighth notes, like an octave or so below the regular note. Give it a little bit of accents, just once in a while. And that'll pretty much finish up the hi-hat pattern, and I'll run it from the top for you guys. In general, I like to stick with 4-bar patterns for the hi-hats. More predictable than just doing a full 8-bar sections. You want to establish a pretty consistent bounce. Now we can get into some effects you can put on your hi-hats after you program the patterns. So I already have a wider plugin, which is a free plugin you can download. Hats are kind of more stereo. We can also try different stuff such as effect tricks, throw in a reverse hit here, and just kind of drag the mix down. Another option you can do is maybe throw some chroma glow on here, kind of mess with these features, pull up some saturation to make the hi-hats pop through the mix a little bit more. And one more thing you can do is beat breaker. Click the halftime preset down here. Let's try 2 beats maybe. I recommend just dragging the mix down super low, so it just creates a little lower layer of the hi-hats. So those are all kind of interesting effects you can throw on your hi-hats to kind of spice them up if you want to make your hi-hats more the center of the beat. From here, I'm just going to finish filling out the loop with some more basic drums. Let's flip this sample a little bit to create a second part. pretty much do it for the video this week. Remember to check out that bunker kit and my 808 Armory kit, both linked down below. Peace.